Hello. Hello, everybody. It's that time again. It's that time again where I tell you it's that time again. Did I get sleep? Dude, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I feel like I'm in, like, my brain's in a haze. I'm also not, I'm not, okay. I should probably, okay, like, I should probably go in order, okay? For a second there, instead of doing my usual, hello everybody, it's that time again where I tell you it's that time again, I almost said, like, I'm so used to Bob streams now, because I watch his streams too, that, like, I almost went, like, hello everybody, like the way he would, like, just like very, very calmly, no sarcasm whatsoever, as opposed to me being entirely sarcastic when I say, like, oh, hello. Like, I think my brain is fucking shot. I got some sleep. I mean, like, three hours is enough, right? Next, you're gonna hear me go, okay. Maybe, perhaps it is a distinct possibility. Suddenly, have to, no, long live the chicken, long live the chicken. No, you can't. How can you dislike the chicken? How can you turn around and go, like, no, screw the chicken? Like, no, long live the chicken. I'm on Team Tenchi. I'm on Team Tenchi. Oh, speaking of Team Tenchi, I just took a sip of water there, and I just remembered. I'm not looking super forward to streaming this game. I'm also not looking super forward to having to stream Tempest of the Heavens and Earth, mostly because of the stupid fucking Iku voice I've decided to do. If you remember how my Iku voice goes, it's basically this. It's the stupidest shit. 3 hours. No, yeah, pretty much. More or less. Hopefully I can correct that after the stream by just going to sleep right after. Which is usually what I do. I usually, after the stream, I just kind of, like, wind down for, like, an hour or so. And I turn on, like, the blue light filter. Because Windows 10 just has that built in. You can just turn on a blue light filter. So, like, my screen has, like, a piss filter over it. But it helps me keep my ocular nerves from going wild. You're gonna give yourself a pat on the shoulder for that one? Wait, for the Iku voice? Or for did you vote for Tempest of the Heavens and Earth? I gotta see what the results are. What are we looking at right now? We got 2 votes for Tempest of the Heavens and Earth, and we got 1 vote for Marching Forest, Milne, and the Forest Gift. Nobody wanted the cute little anime who answers a mushroom's questions. And is an alchemist. Okay, so since... Yo! Oh, fuck, that's right. Oh, shit. Well... Okay. Huh. All right, I put that in the chat. Okay. All right. So the reason I'm not looking super forward to this is mostly because, like, ideally I would think rather this is the kind of thing I would want to play, like, you know, off stream, just like kind of relax, take it in. Um, does a DS4 work with PPSSPP? I guess we'll find out. I think it does. What the fuck do you mean new audio? But don't switch. Get out of here, Discord. Leave me alone. Yeah. Right. So, Nika, I'm just gonna forewarn you, like, straight up. I think I know, like, maybe 1 or 2 spoilers about Fate Extra, but I don't know every detail about it. So I don't know if I don't know if it's particularly spoilery in regards to, like, other Fate shit. I have no idea. I've never played it before. Which is one of the things which is one of the reasons why I'm not looking forward to it. Because, like, in the moment. Because, what's it called? No, wait, what's it actually called? Dude, I just fucking lost my train of thought. Okay, the other reason I'm not really like super jazzed right now is because like I have to do this with an emulator, and that is to me suboptimal. All right, so let me hide that for real quick. It's probably not big spoilers, hopefully. I have no idea, man. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I think Bob kind of already hinted at it without explicitly saying what it was in one of his streams. And I was laughing hard about it in chat once. You kind of already know a huge spoiler. You probably don't know what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but there's a big, because of Fate Go, there's a big spoiler you already know. Okay, let's just run this. Okay, it's a nice window size. Wait, is this the right dealio? It's the bigger number, so it's probably the new. No, it's not. That's the older. I had to get an updated version of fucking PPSSPP because you want to know. I don't remember when the fucking last time I even used PPSSPP was. Got to be over 3 years ago. I don't use emulators that much, man. I don't like them. They're too fucking complicated. Okay. Um. What do I want to? Ah. What do you mean by load? What does that mean? Okay. Wait, let me. Oh, I can. Excuse me. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's pip 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 pip. That's why you saw me using emu. Well, I mean, okay, like how else am I supposed to do Fate Extra unless it's my. Okay, so I do legally own Fate Extra. Like I bought it off of the PSN store, like PlayStation Network, whatever. The problem is the only way I'd be able to play it and get it on stream is if I played it on my Vita. Is if I played it on like a Vita TV or a PS TV, which they don't sell anymore, but I do happen to own one. Um, the problem with that is, and I can't show you it. I can't show you it because I didn't bother with actually taking screen caps and stuff. Because it was just too many. It's just a huge hassle. Because the HDMI stream from the Vita TV has like this like fucking DRM copy protection to it. So you actually have to run the thing through an HDMI splitter in order to like strip the signal of that protection so you can actually capture it. Which I've done before, but like it's just too much of a freaking hassle, dude. I didn't feel like doing it. But basically, the problem is when it comes to upscaling stuff, it's kind of weird on how certain things get upscaled. PPSSPP has that problem too, or at least the last time I used it, I noticed it had that problem where like 2D art assets don't scale up very well, but the 3D assets scale up very well in this emulator. Whereas like the Vita TV seems to have like the freaking opposite problem, wherein the Vita TV will upscale the 2D stuff and like vector graphics really well, but like why wouldn't it upscale vector stuff really well? But for two-dimensional stuff, it'll upscale that surprisingly well. Depending on the game. If it's a Vita game, sure. If it's a PSP game, probably not so much. But the 3D stuff doesn't get upscaled too good, which is strange, but I mean, okay. I guess it's because it's not like a computer. It's not like a PC where it's like it's not actually changing what we would understand the graphic settings to be. Um, it's just leaving them the same, just making the screen bigger. So that would be why it doesn't upscale very well. Um, so the problem with playing PSP games on the Vita TV is that because it's such a small resolution compared to the PS Vita, when it upscales it to like TV size, it looks like fucking dog shit. So, um, no, yeah, that's why we're not running on that. Also, it's just a huge hassle to try and to get it to capture. So it's like it's easier just to use an emulator since I have a PS Vita and I do, you know, own the game legally. So it's like fine, whatever. Um, how do I? How do I? Is the main question. I just hit load. I guess I could just hit load. Load. What does it want from me now? Let's go here to the Toho hard drive. I'm not even joking by that when I say that. Like the hard drive I keep emulator shit in, it's the same hard drive I keep all everything Toho related in. I actually have a Toho hard drive. It's on the smaller end. I think it's like a terabyte. Which funny enough is small to me. So I mean, okay, this says it's Fade Extra. I don't know if it's Fade Extra. I guess we're gonna find out together. Yeah, Toho hard drive. Well, that's Tight Moon. That's the right company. So I don't know anything about how to run an emulator or how to get the best performance out of an emulator with a game or whatever. Um, However this emulator is out of the box, I left most of those settings the same. I didn't change anything. I didn't change much. Press start. Okay. No sound? No audio? Is that normal? I'm actually curious. Is that normal? Something something screwy? Uh I don't know, dude. Let's assume that I don't know if this is normal. Okay, hang on. How do I go back to I want to settings? Ah, fine. Audio. Enable okay. Is there like an option about audio devices? Maybe it's not playing through the right thing? Unless it's just no unless it's just not supposed to be any audio and it's normal and I'm just paranoid. Let's just pretend like it's normal and just keep going. It's very quiet though, dude. Like I don't know why. Uh Excuse me? Wait a second. Hang on. What the heck is this? Why is Okay, that's very weird. Okay, hang on. Where's lunatic mode? I don't know. Maybe you have to unlock it. Let me see. Sound settings. Cuz now my volume display is fucking weird too. That's strange. My output device should not be that. It should be this. Oh my gosh. No. Dude, is it because I plugged the DS4? Is that what's fucking everything up? Oh. No? Maybe not. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to understand. Stop! Fuck me. Vice Prop, please. Why is this so... Why is my world falling apart? Go back. I need... Here we go. My world is falling apart. My Windows is ending. And I am not... Yeah, that should be... No, fucking... Stop. Why is that... Why is it fighting for dominance? Okay, fuck the DS4 controller. We're plugging in the Xbone controller. Is this what happens when you sleep? No, this is what happens when you don't know how fucking emulators work. That's the problem. Okay, we're on the right playback device. We're on the right... Okay. 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 It still says I'm not allowed. Dude, like, I'm really paranoid now. Is there just no... I don't know if there's just not supposed to be audio here. Fuck it. Normal mode. This mode is for those who wish to fully enjoy the experience. A word of advice. There are no... Oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to read that. Okay, that's the usual JoJo warning. Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe there isn't supposed to be no sound. And I'm thinking maybe we should close. Do something like that. Why is it still fighting for dominance? What the fuck? Okay, well, my computer clearly has sound. What happens if I start up a Toho? No, don't. The waste of life. Okay, let's try opening this up again. Is my life just over? Okay, settings. Like, sure. Whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm looking, like, okay, audio? I don't know what this means, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Like, see, I don't know what that stuff means. Tools. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Anything regarding... Yeah, man, I don't know what the... I'm gonna give it, okay, like 30 more minutes? For my life. Well, okay, I could also just go to the fucking older version of PPSSPP, which I'm pretty sure ought to work. Okay, click on Fade Extra. Do we have audio now? Is it any different? Because I'm pretty sure the bits that have no audio are supposed to have audio. I would assume, I would guess, I would imagine. Oh, shit! Okay. That sound. Alright, we finally did it. It only took 20 fucking minutes. God damn. Okay, so what happened was, the DS4 controller, the DualShock 4 controller, is fucking stupid in that it has a microphone input and like a headphone jack. So I think it was fighting with the actual system defaults for what got to hear the emulator, I guess. I thought, okay, my thinking was, okay, it's fine. I'll plug in the DS4 controller so that it feels more natural, so X is actually X instead of my brain having to realize that square is X. But no, because shit can't be fucking easy. I'm not blaming the emulator, it was just fucking weird. Let me turn this down a bit, because I can already tell it's gonna be loud as fuck. That might be a little too quiet, but it should be okay. Look at that, we got sound! Okay, so easy modes for those who are new to the RPG genre, which I am not, so we're not going to go for that. Okay, there are a number of dead ends and potentially fatal choices in the game. It's recommended that... It went way faster that time! But basically, Fate Stay Night. Okay, great. And I guess Tsukihime as well. Oh, I got that crackling. Because it's an emulator. I don't know how to fix shit like that, dude. I don't use emulators, man. I don't like them. They scare me. Like Fate Stay Night. Nika, Fate Stay Night has exactly 40 bad endings. Like Fate Stay Night, if I remember correctly, Fate Stay Night has exactly 40 bad endings and dead endings. Give or take, if I remember right. No, yeah, there's loads of ways to die and fuck up in Fate Stay Night. And I think you have to deliberately get them if you want, like, 100% completion and shit. Because the game does keep track of which dead ends you've seen. Oh, and then you get the Tiger Dojo bits at the end of the bad endings too. Those are fun. It's like the Teach Me Seal Sensei bits of Tsukihime. It's the same kind of deal. It's like a little hint corner, so that like they'll tell you where you fucked up, and you can go back and correct it. It's cute. It's nice. It's a bright sunny morning. The air is filled with the joyful laughter of students. More activity than normal in front of the school gate. Okay. Crowd is forming as students are being called over. Wonder what's going on. When I peer into the center of the hubbub, I see my friend and student council president, Issei Ryudo. Okay. It sounds cool. It gives you some more pressure at least? Wait, what do you mean by more pressure? I don't understand. Now, if only you knew how to download it. Like, okay, like for me, like I'll be honest, I kind of just like torrented it. But even if you do that, I would say the main concern for you would be like just being able to run it, because you run Mac, don't you? So I don't know if you'd be able to run it. I guess the alternative is you can use like a VM, which Wine sort of is a VM almost, right? Not really, but sort of. I don't know. Oh, okay. I thought that was just narration that was unvoiced. But it's not. Well, this bit's not voiced anyway. I don't know. Are there voices in this game? I have no idea, man. I haven't even seen an options menu yet, and it's bothering me. It's getting to me. Should I read this text aloud? I don't think I'm gonna bother for now. We're gonna treat this like Trails in the Sky. Everyone shall become a no, no. Oh, you say it's gonna fucking stop and frisk me. Okay. Takumihara Academy. Okay. Yeah, he's going over freaking trim nails and like hair grooming. Seems a bit excessive in terms of moral discipline. But I mean, okay, whatever. Issei, you do you. It's too much work. I'm accustomed to like Fate Stay Night that had what's it called? Well, Fate Stay Night didn't have voice acting. Rialto knew it had voice acting, but when I played Fate Stay Night, like the version I downloaded had like the voice lines modded in. So I was like accustomed to hearing that. Not hearing that here is like, oh. Although I think I looked it up earlier and like this was made around the same time they were finishing up Hollow Atraxia, which which didn't have voice acting either. So it might be related to that maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know how like Tight Moon's budget works. I'll read the narration, I don't mind that. Before I can reply, Mr. Diligent Student Council President is on to the next student's inspection. He's just gonna stop and frisk everybody. He's like that guy from Yakuza 0, the police officer, who would stop you and grab your sack and see what's in it to make sure it's not a gun. Hungry for gossip on their way to the classrooms, the students jabber about the inspections. Things are always so gently bustling in the morning. Another peaceful beginning to another peaceful day. Oh, here we go. Okay. Press triangle while on campus to open the system menu. Here you can save your game, adjust game options, etc. We finally have an options menu 30 minutes into the stream. You hope Hollow Atraxia is more easier to download than Fate Stay Night? I got some bad fucking news for you. It's probably about the same. Oh, I can move. I'm in control. Ah, here we go. I'm gonna turn the emulator back up. Since I can finally properly adjust what we got here. Sound effects and voices. Okay. Camera control inverted? What do you mean by inverted? Message speed normal? Yo. Can we go with fast? I like fast. Let's have that on. What do you mean by inverted? These are all the settings we get. Fine. Get a ton of Delios. Welcome and enjoy your stay. Okay, you too. I mean, it sounded pretty bog standard. It wasn't very corny. You need to try harder if you want to be corny. Archery range. Okay. Except when the text scrolls down when you play Fake Gut. Okay, I've explained this before on stream, but I liked it before the engine update where you could just rapidly tap during a cutscene and just speed read everything. Because instead of skipping to the end of a line, it would just fast forward through the line. So you would be able to speed read it and you'd be good. You can't do that anymore. which is sad. I'll incite the tiger's wrath? Oh no, I don't want to get fucked up by Jaguar Warrior. That's gotta be who he's talking about when he says tiger's wrath. The side gate is closed. If I want to leave school, I should exit at the main gate. Okay, but we need to get to class. But I want to explore. Lingering scent in the air triggers my thoughts. A soft wave of nostalgia. The archery range seems to be completely empty. The entrance is even closed up tight. Okay. I better hightail it back to the classroom. Room 2A is on the main building's 2nd floor, as is indicated by the 2. I wanted a good look at our boy, but the game won't let me. No, I just checked. You wonder if Jaguar Warrior is using a vessel from a character from Fate. She is. I'll just give you that spoiler right now, because if you play Fate Stay Night, you'll find out like in like the first 30 minutes of well, actually not first 30 minutes, but like in the first little, it's not really a spoiler. She is. Okay, what's your deal? Oh, that's how I feel right now. Okay, I can't go much further than that. Can I run faster? Ah! I forgot. That's... Oh, shit! Oh, yeah! You can fast forward. Ah! I don't need a save state. Is this not safe for Nika? I'm worried it might eventually be, but I've already given Nika the warning, the trigger warning that there might be spoilers. I also gave Nika the trigger warning that she already knows it's like a fucking enormous spoiler, thanks to Fate Go. But like, I'm not saying what it is. From 1A, no one's around, but the silence is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. Ooh. It's gonna be the same thing. Yep. Oh. Yo, there's nobody here. It seems like a little hidey hole where all the delinquents with the dyed hair and the tan skin who smoke would hang out, and they press this button and they make everybody leave as a prank. That's what I just said! In a more roundabout way. Nika, does sicking your level 100 Dante's just not work? On that thing? Okay, my bad, I had to sneeze. The Academy Garden is up ahead. It looks like it's under renovation. The only those involved in the okay. What's in here? Nurse's office. Feel the people inside. We're not sure how. Okay. Okay. This? It's the same thing. Is this interactable? Ah, okay. Cafeteria, okay. Looks like, okay. Up the stairs I go. What's your problem? I didn't hear the bell ring. What are you talking about? I know. Let me explore. Okay, bye. Ah. What's here? The Library. Mechanical noises in the library. It's just the computers, man. Don't worry about it. Speaking of Fate Go, you gotta start the Lotto event very soon. I got to one of the time locks and I haven't played it since. So I probably have like a couple main quests waiting for me. All I did was like just as much as I could. And that was enough to make me fucking like feel miserable. When eventually find out what the big spoilers are when you play Fate Stay Night, I know you will talk in 3 asterisk all caps and discus. Maybe. As I enter class, I see Mato with a bunch of girls. Why he's so popular is a mystery. It's the seaweed hair. I'm gonna have to turn up the voices because it turns out there is voice dialogue. It's a little early for so much abuse, but as it's Shinji Mato, just can't be helped. All you gotta do is just give him a slap, it's fine. Who is this? It's Shinji. Except it's not Shinji. But it is Shinji. But it's not Shinji. But it actually is. But it's actually not. The Nazuverse is fucking retarded. And I love it for that. His arrogance is almost palatable. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what he's saying, but it makes all the girls squeal with joy. Let me rephrase. His popularity isn't so much mysterious as it is unnatural. And now he's not voiced. They ran out of budget. It's like, yo, it's just like fucking, what's the fucking meme? Neptunia. YouTube ate your dude. It's been getting a lot worse with that lately, I've noticed. Like, it's getting more aggressive with what it eats. Yo, he's getting called out. Dude, it's fine. Shinji's just fucking ahead of the curve. He already knows that the world is turning into fucking 1984, as Tactical Trooper is demonstrating in the chat. So he's already practicing for when Big Brother tells us 2 + 2 = 5. Like, you don't realize, like, he's playing fucking 5-dimensional chess and you're just too fucking smooth-brained to understand. That's what I said. As Shinji raises his voice, the girls all panic and run back to their desks. And they're gone. Shinji flashes me a smile. It's weird how I never take offense at the way he talks to me. By some strange twist of fate, Shinji Mato and I are friends. Dude, are we a fucking simp for Shinji of all fucking people? How we became friends was... I can't quite remember how it happened. I want to say we met in spring sometime. The bell for class rings as I try to recollect. And who should fly through the door but our homeroom teacher, Miss Fujimura. And thud, Miss Fujimura trips, falling painfully onto the floor. As she lands, her head strikes the corner. Ouch. The classroom goes dead silent. Every student's attention is focused on the same thing. I'm getting tired of reading the all of the narration, but I'll still do it. A few brave students get out of their seats and crowd around the still comatose Fujimura. Problems mean you're not... No, Bob, you got here too late to see the problems. You didn't see the technical difficulties that happened before. It was rough. I had like multiple audio devices fighting each other for dominance, and we had no sound from the game. It was great. Miss Fujimura jumps to her feet, as if nothing had happened. It's almost as if the memory of her sudden violent trip to the floor was totally erased. As this happens all the time, no one seems to notice or care enough to say anything. Ouch. No one gives a thought to how odd it is for this to happen every single day. So basically, Jaguar Warrior has to eat shit every fucking morning. The scene playing out before me seems to never change from day to day. The same exact lessons. Same exact subject. The exact same subject. The exact same content. I mean, Miss Fujimura is conducting class today the same way she does every day. Past the prologue? Wait, is this not the prologue? I thought I just started the game. We picked a new game, and we got a warning about how there's bad endings, and Issei stopped and frisked us. That's about it. Who am I? I don't know. Clips VH. That's who I am. Yo, is she talking about Corona-chan? Her ensuing laughter stopped short at her eyes, which seemed deadly serious. Just as everyone is about to call Fujimura out, bell signaling the end of class rings. Fate Extra predicted Corona. Yo, what if it did? Like, doesn't this game, like, take place in, like, what for us would be the very near future? While today's class wasn't all that boring, it is a relief when the bell rings. As the bell signaling the end of the day sounds, students begin to break off into small groups. Dude, we're a journalist. We're fucking Aya! Or Hatate, like, whichever you prefer, I guess. I was about to say a loaded, snide remark as a joke, but maybe I should hold back. Maybe I should hold back. Maybe. Okay. Who am I searching? This is where Shinji sit. No, don't go simp. Stop. Do not go full simp. Shinji's desk is disturbingly organized, a reflection of his obsessive-compulsive personality. Okay, good. Good. I thought we were about to be like, this is where he sits, and if I sit here too, I can become Shinji. Or some shit like that. I don't know. Snip the tape, but no, that's what I'm saying we shouldn't do! I'm gonna turn this up for like... Dude, but the sound... Why are the sound effects and voices on the same track? It's weird. But I'm gonna turn it up anyway. And regret it very soon, I imagine. Okay, what's your problem? So, like, deal with it. Oh. How do we answer? Dude, if there's a possibility to get bad endings, I should let you guys make all the choices. That way I'm not to blame for when we die or fuck up or have to reload a save from 3 streams ago in order to undo something we messed up. Let's get to the dead end. Oh. First dead end. Okay, well, 1 or 2. Bob says 2. I've got 1 for 2. Going once, going twice. Sold to the man of the Bob clan who translates. Okay, you go do that then. Oh wait, we can get a look at our boy. He looks very boy-like. Okay, we're done. Wait, how many fucking desks can I search? That's just my desk. Mr. Excuse me? Okay. Fine, I'll go do that. Okay. I mean, if you say so. Yo, he did that dude. Look. It's fine, okay? Oh, it's these girls. Wait, is it these girls? It looks like these girls. No. Yeah, I could just ignore them. Nice. What's your problem? Oh, I never even talked to the editor. Out of the blue, feeling that something was moving behind the door overcame me. As a rule, students are unallowed inside the supply room. It might just be a rat or something. For some unknown reason, I find my eyes drawn to the door of the supply room when the door is suddenly and violently thrown open. Oh, it's a man. I don't know, I was just walking around. Without warning, a man appears out from the shadows. Dressed in black, with a dour expression, the person in question is very intimidating. That sense of intimidation is immediately replaced with extreme discomfort and unease. A sudden, overwhelming sense of danger gives me goosebumps all over my body. His cold, blank stare sends chills down my spine, as though he's marking me for death. For some reason, it feels as if he's deciding whether to break my neck or skin me alive. He begins to mutter under his breath, while at the same time he reaches out with his right hand. The chills running down my spine gain intensity as waves of nausea and vertigo wash over me. I feel like a rabbit watching the wolf draw near. Maybe this isn't just raw terror. I think he's holding something that's making me feel this way. The voices are getting drowned out. I don't like it. They need to be on. There need to be 3 separate audio channels. That would make it better. It feels like the voices haven't gotten any louder, even though I changed the setting, or I thought I did. Note of disgust in his voice is obvious as he slowly lowers his hand. Paralysis that seemed to take hold of me suddenly fades away. The man continues to look down on me with those dead eyes of his.
室への生徒の立ち入りは禁止されている。以後気をつけるように。
Okay, but I wasn't trying to go in there though.
まだ何か？
I mean, no. I wasn't even trying to go in there though.
本日着任した教師のクズキだ。
Oh, okay. The man who introduces himself as Mr. Kuzuki turns and heads back into the supply room. With that, the final bell begins to chime, signaling the end of the school day. I never talked to the editor! Everything begins to progress as normal, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. I don't know if those three girls were those three girls now. But I'm still sore and slicked with sweat. An all too real reminder of what happened. Wonderful. We now have a teacher with obvious murderous intent teaching at our school. Oh, I still have a chance. Since this is supposed to be a blend of like RPG and like fucking visual novel, I get the feeling I should be saving in different slots. Even though I usually like to do one save slot a stream. Yes, it's a great blend. Okay, so in that respect, well, no, because it's actually more visual. Okay, I was going to compare it to Persona, but this game tells you right off the bat that there are bad endings and dead endings. So it's even more visual novel-like than Persona, whereas Persona is more like a kinetic novel mixed with RPG. This is, I assume, meant to be more like a visual novel mixed with RPG. Okay. Bye. Okay, let's go talk to the editor. Finally. The music got loud again. Well, I mean, it depends on your perspective, Nika. Like, like, okay. Yeah, it's BB, except it's not BB, because it's Sakura, but it's not Sakura, but it is, but it's not. But it is, but it's not. You get used to this. I'm pressing it. There we go. I didn't even know to begin with. Okay, if you say so. We didn't save. What do we say? Do we say yes? No? Or do we, like, vaguely insult her? What do we go for? I'm putting this on your shoulders. Bob says 3. Do we have any other takers? Any other option wanters? Nika wants dead end number 2. I don't know if you mean choice 2, or if you think, or if you're going with Bob again. I don't know, man. Okay, we're gonna hit her with the hard truth. Okay. Okay, fine. Bye, girls who look a lot like the track and field girls. I mean, if you say so. I could see the target mount. Target is about 30. The targets are about 30 yards away. Tsukumihara Academy has much larger archery range than most other high schools do. Its size just goes to show what a big deal the archery club is at Tsukumihara Academy. Okay. It's my job, though. What appears in the archery range isn't an entrance to the spirit world, but Miss Fujimura. I can't say I'm surprised she's behind one of Tsukimihara's. Am I saying that right? Yes. Mysteries. It's fitting. I'll report this tomorrow, so I can go home now if I want. Day will pass if you go home. Okay, do we go home? Do we stay at school? Is there anything to do if we stay at school? I don't know. Chat, you guys decide. This is all you. It's your world. I'm just living in it. It's your playthrough. I'm just doing it. Note to self, don't ever fucking say that again. It's the most fucking cucked thing you could possibly say about playing a video game. Holy God. Stay at school and get dead end number 90. I think I'll poke around the campus a little longer. I want to leave. Okay. Ah. Is there anything else to do in here? Yo, what's your problem? Can I barge in here now? Okay. Okay, same thing. Okay. You say anything different? No. Bye. Wait, yeah. Ah! I think we've come all the way down here, yes? Yes. Can I... Oh, wait, we didn't go downstairs yet, did we? We didn't go all the way upstairs either. What's your problem? I might be giving it the old trails in the sky. Oh. Okay. Multimedia room. Okay. That's the nothing room, I suppose. Girls' bathroom. Entering would be suicidal. I didn't tell you to enter. Boys' bathroom. I don't really need to go anyway. Okay, can't go on the roof. Wait a second. Oh, I might have already... Go all the way downstairs. Okay. Can't discover more. Not that I'm aware of. Let me just maybe, you know. Maybe I should just go home now. A day will pass if you leave the campus. Let's go. Bye. Save your I mean, I just did, but okay. As I walk into class, the girls that normally flock around Shinji Mato aren't there. Shinji seems to be in a bad mood today. His usual posse of girls is keeping their distance. I'll ask him if something happened. Oh, he's not gonna budge. Yeah, that's definitely it, Shinji. Okay. No comment. Looks like there's some tension between Shinji and Rin Tosaka. Knowing Shinji, he probably hit on her and got shot down. He continues to whine under his breath. I can only imagine how sleazy Shinji was being with her. Normally, his super aggressive approach works, but obviously it didn't with Rin Tosaka. Life's more interesting when it's got little shakeups like this. As if right on cue, Tsuchimura barges into the classroom as the bell sounds. As soon as she turns to reach for the chalk, she trips and falls, as she always does. As she falls, her fingernails drag across the blackboard with a horrifying sound. Fucking ouch. And thus, another typically mundane day begins anew. Standing behind the lectern today is the school's newest teacher, Kuzuki. Although he's supposed to be teaching math, his lesson seems to have gone off on a tangent. And with that, the bell signaling the end of the class sounds. End of classes sounds. With the end of the day here, tension in the classroom drops immediately. Wait, what kind of slashing? Like a guy running around with a knife, like slicing people's faces up? Tire slashing? You gotta be specific. Get home quickly. Good advice, but I still have to finish a few assignments for the journalism club. Why am I so gung-ho about investigating the school's 7 wonders as a mystery even to me? But it seems important for some reason. I have to turn in yesterday's report. I'd better go see the editor-in-chief this evening. Yeah, that was some super duper math. My favorite part of math class when I was like in high school was the part where they talked about terrorists. Why don't you say it to his face? Why do you want me to not say it to his face? Why don't you go to his face and not say it? Okay, fine. Oh. I want to double check this. Hang on. I didn't save the dealio. Okay, now I'm gonna live to regret it. Ah. This is I wasn't talking to, I didn't want to talk to the classroom. I wanted to talk to the grill. Goodbye. They're clones! Ah. Sure. Just in case we, like, accidentally walk in front of the storage closet and die. Yeah, it got loud. Like, I'm immediately regretting the decision that I have made. I don't know what, like, the optimal volume's gonna be, man. It's all over the place. Okay. Do we ask him for clarification? Or do we ask him, yo, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Do we ask him do we ask him about the killer, or do we ask him why he can't open the door? I think maybe chat's slowing down. But that's fine. It's getting... Why he can't open the door? I mean, that would be a good question. All he has to do is push harder. Oh, he didn't like that. Okay, bye. Ah. Stop. I wonder if it's important to, like, talk to everybody. It's probably not. But maybe it is. But maybe it's not. But it probably is. But maybe it's not. Door's still locked. We just heard about this. We know who it is. We know who it is. It's gonna be a blue-eyed Ishtar-looking girl. Comic books are so much better than manga. That guy over there, though, likes big eyes and comic books are so much better than they're the same fucking thing. The fuck do you mean? Did the boy get sundered too hard? Wait, which boy? Fucking excuse me? The guy who got bullied and disappeared? Oh. I think this is an unrelated... I think the Rin thing is unrelated. It's not going to be related to the boy who disappeared. Nothing. Okay, let's go. What's your problem? It's Issei. Yo, thanks for the tip. I turn the doorknob on the metal door. Wait, I turn the doorknob and the metal door open silently. Why can't I read? As a rule, no one's allowed up on the roof, but I can see somebody's elongated shadow. The vibrant color set off by the setting of the sun is enough to take one's breath away. Under the now blood-red sky, a single girl looks out onto the town that spreads out below. Like a figure out of a painting, the girl seems to shine with the same red glow as the setting sun. She shines like the sun. It's Estelle. It's not Rin Tosaka. It's Estelle Bright. No, never mind. It's Rin Tosaka.
綺麗な夕日。ここにいる人たちは今そう捉えているんでしょうね。確かにとっても綺麗な光景だわ。けどまるで生きていない。口当たりのいい世界。約束された退屈な平穏。くれていくだけの未来。ここはまるでカリカチュアね。趣味の悪いギガ。見るだけ残すだけの記録に一体何の価値があるんだか。
I'm not quite sure if that last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she could see things hidden to others. Her eyes seem to shine with intensity that rivals that of the fiery red evening sky.
あら？システムサイドから警告ってわけ？ご苦労様ね。え？違うの？じゃあ NPC？ 何の関係もない NPC が来るなんて。ってことは、やっぱりこの場所は外れだったのかしら。
Continuing to mumble quietly to herself, the girl quickly walks my way.
まあいいわ。人目もないし、試すにはちょうどいいし。ちょっとあなた、そこ動かないで。
Unexpectedly, her finger reaches out and touches my cheek. Yeah, she just called me a Twitter user. That's fucked up, dude.
ちょっと、何これ?
I don't even have a Twitter account. How can I be an NPC?
システムサイドからのブロックってこと？なるほど。他人への接触干渉は予選の規定違反ってわけね。
Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears without a trace. It's like no one was ever there at all. She vanished? There or not, her form has been indelibly burned into my mind. Yeah, this is Tosaka, but it's not Tosaka. But it is Tosaka, but it's not Tosaka, which means that she's also Ishtar, but not Ishtar. But, and also Erish Kegel, but not Erish Kegel. It's weird, dude. Don't, like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's Rin, but it's not Rin, but it's Rin. The sound of Issei's voice pulls me back to reality. I must look completely dazed and confused. Maybe I'm tired, or I'll talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. In any case, I think the course of wisdom for now would be to go home like Issei says. Okay. Don't leave yet. No, I should probably look around campus a little more. If I want to leave, I should... Okay. Oh, Tosaka locked the door behind her. Why are you sweating profusely? What is it that you are not understanding? Why do you overstand? Anything more we can do? Anything that has changed? Anything new? Oh! No, oh, no, that's just draw distance. I thought Shinji managed to get the door open, but then I walked closer and he popped in. There's somebody here! I knew it was gonna happen eventually. You overstand the not, but also not that certain character. Okay, so like the thing with like Nasuverse shit is like it's the same character, but they're not exactly the same character. But they're basically the same character. Does everyone have a vessel? What, in Fate Go? Like, no? I thought something would change. But I just saved my progress. No. I refuse. Or are they the reincarnation of Cat? Well, now I need to understand what you mean. I enter the classroom. Once again, Shinji Mato, in the seat next to me, has a full house. Does everyone have a vessel, or are they the reincarnation of a character, or are they a character but from an alternate universe? It's... Okay, so for, like, characters like Shinji here, or, like, Rin, it's that third one. That's why it's them, but it's not them. But it is them. Because of the fucking Nasuverse, alternate timelines, alternate universe shit. As for why Rin is in Fate Go, it's because of the pseudo servant thing, where it's Ishtar as the servant, but she's using Rin's body, or like or like same for Erish Kegel actually too, or like Jaguar Warrior. It's Jaguar Warrior, but she's using Taiga's body. Or Waver. Waver is the same way, except Waver gets to be in control of the body and not the heroic spirit. I think that's how that goes for him. Yeah, Waver has his own... Well, Waver's got two of his own things. He's got his own dealio, and then in another Fate thing, he's not a servant. Yo, Shinji just said retard. When was this game released? Box boy, you've arrived. Welcome. The bell rings. In response, the gaggle of girls shuffle off into their own seats. Okay, bye. While we wait for the teacher to arrive, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shinji has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals. I mean, even when I try to think about the future, I get overwhelmed. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the pattern? How? I have no idea. For me, today is just another ordinary day. Suddenly my heart accelerates, each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body's on high alert. I know it's not a reaction to Miss Fujimura, no. It's him. That blonde boy is the one who's causing my body's fight or flight instincts to prickle. He steps forward, and then in a louder voice says, The classroom is silent. There aren't even any jabs at his eccentric manner of speaking, or any coos over how pretty he is. Instead, the entire classroom is enthralled by his regal bearing. Tranced, even. Shinji's words come to mind. This is what it means to be on a different level. None of us plebes could ever hope to reach the level that this new kid lives on. Not overextending to call his very existence transfixing. Like deer in headlights, we're immobilized by a presence far brighter than our own. His natural place is above us, looking down as our king. How'd someone like him end up here? Must be a mistake. For the 63rd time you've died to ascended absolute radiance? Ouch. But at least you now have my attempt at commentary as background noise. Okay. And the boy gave this kind of easy smile that only kids can. That simple smile washes away the tension in the room. And people people even begin to smile themselves. I think he's not so much a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he also has a natural charisma that draws us up to his level even. However, it seems that there is at least one person in class whose mileage varies. Oh, Shinji. It's fine, don't worry about it. Shinji's clearly not happy. Okay! I gathered that. He has so much charisma, he's gonna give everybody a party-wide strength buff. It's fine. That's how charisma works in Fate Go, right? Am I imagining things? Just for a second, I thought he shifted his attention toward me. Not toward anyone else. Not even Shinji, who's still bad-mouthing Leo, but to me alone. Yeah, right. There's no way a practically otherworldly person like him would notice bland me. Every model looks like they're either ready to kill or scared beyond being able to show it. Well, I mean, I think Fate Extra is a pretty old PSP game. School day ended with nothing of interest occurring. Or nothing else of interest occurring, but that Leo. Can't shake the uneasiness he awoke in my heart. Feels like cogs somewhere have become misaligned. No, I'm just excited because for once something happened. Well, besides what happened yesterday. I should report yesterday's findings to the editor-in-chief. Okay. I guess I'll do that if I must. What's your problem? I hear familiar voices as I walk down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. The voice coming from in front of the supply... Wait. Supply room? Wait, where the fuck... What? I am deeply confused. The voice coming from in front of the voice coming from in front of the supply room is none other than that of the teacher, Kazuki. He was speaking politely, almost reverently. However... the voice that chimes in to join Kuzuki's voice is none other than the transfer student Leo's. Unlike in class, his voice held a childlike temerity. It seemed like Kuzuki's words bothered him. Wonder what company made the character name question mark, and how much they get from other games using that name? Depends on whether or not they trademarked it. If it's in the public domain, they're not getting anything. I mean, not necessarily. It depends. What if you need, like, fucking help understanding something he went over in class? Following those words, they both disappear, perfectly in sync with each other. I didn't understand what they were saying, but I get the feeling I shouldn't have been listening. But I mean, I should have been listening as the player, so it's like, you know, it's fine. And it's not a storage closet, that's a fucking classroom. Oh. Hello. See you again. Okay. Go for one of these dealios. No, stop. Nothing we can do. With the editor-in-chief's reaction. It's not right. I thought she'd say something like, hey, don't scare me like that. Actually, the problematic part is how nonchalant she is. That a person disappeared. The editor-in-chief keeps talking like nothing happened. She's already on to the next thing. Should I say something? No, I didn't know that. Okay, bye. What's your problem? Ah. Oh, they altered our... They altered the dealio. They are journalists. Can I go up here? Oh, wait. Okay, what's your problem? One of Kumihara's Academy's 7 wonders to female ghost who wanders the hallway. Okay. Ghost of a foreign girl wanders the 3rd floor. If you respond to her, she'll suck out your soul. Dude, I thought this game wasn't rated AO. Why do I have to do it though? Do it yourself. It's fine, it's just a ghost. It's not that bad. You're acting like a ghost can even hurt you. Okay. Maybe we do a dealio real quick. So I don't know how many opportunities we have to get fucked up. Once school is over, all traces of humanity disappear. The silence left behind is terrifying. Alone in the midst of this unnerving scene, I suddenly sense a strange presence nearby. It feels like there's someone standing right behind me, staring at the back of my head. It has to be my imagination. I hear no footsteps, no sounds of breathing. I am alone here. Yet the feeling that I am not alone persists. It must be a kind of hallucination. What should I do? If it's my imagination playing tricks on me, then then nothing should be there if I turn around and look. So what should I do? Check it out. Turn around. I turn around, of course, no one's there. Wait, but there is somebody there. Standing there is what appears to be a young girl. The young girl's appearance is definitely at odds with the surrounding campus. With its massive frills and hooped skirt, her dress is right out of the Victorian era. Combined with her porcelain-like skin, she looks like a child's doll come to life. Kind of a relief, but the point is, she doesn't seem like she's really alive. The girl doesn't move a muscle. Just like a doll. Just like a corpse. Just like a painting. Like a wraith. Her eyes so full of sadness stare fixedly in my direction. Suddenly her figure begins to melt away as she slowly fades into nothingness. The last things to disappear are her eyes. With that, the strange presence I felt fades away. There's nothing to indicate a girl was ever here. She must be the source of all the wandering girl stories floating around school. Okay. I wonder how optional that is. I wonder how optional any of this is. There, I investigated for you. I already did it. What are you bitching about? Weren't you watching? You were right here. Okay. Anything here? No. Okay. What's Seaweed Head up to? Harsh. Harsh. But fair. Oh, I thought there was nobody here, but there is somebody here. Okay, let's go out here and see if there's anybody that could be accosted. Oh, it's the meme. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, let's do what I think I'm supposed to be doing. But first, let me just save. In case, you know, we die. Somehow. By some measure. The man stands like a black stain, tainting the joyfully multicolored flower beds around him. It's the new teacher, Kuzuki. But the man standing in front of me isn't acting like a teacher by any stretch of the imagination. The sick malignancy of overbearing aggression fills the air, and then scattered around him are dead bodies of students. Not hard enough, evidently. His thin lips hardly moved, but in the next instant, I'm bowled over as if struck by an invisible force. Chaotic thoughts bury my brain like endless grains of sand. What happened? I move my limbs? Seriously, what was that? Kuzuki hasn't moved. No one else is nearby. Who? Why? How? My thoughts swirl. My heart races. His voice was a quiet hiss, but I could hear everything he said. This man with cold, inscrutable eyes raised his palm toward me. When I come to, I'm collapsed in the garden. Garden is silent, not even a trace of Kuzuki or the corpses that had been there. I am uninjured, though my body aches from lying on the hard ground. The cold sweat that had covered me is gone too. Only the piercing pain in my head remains. He wiped away the sweat. That's nice of him. Maybe it was just a bad dream. I gulp air and attempt to stand. You don't want to gulp air, you want to inhale it. If you gulp it, it's going to go into your stomach. That's not going to do any good. The ground seems to move under my feet. I'm delusional. Of course, the ground isn't moving. I'll give my report to the editor-in-chief tomorrow and just go home for today. What if I don't want to leave yet, though? Okay. Check it out. Make it. Okay. Do you have anything to say about this? No. Okay. Bye. Do I want to save my progress? Do I have to save my progress? If I must. Wait, no. Stop. When I enter the classroom this time, things are a bit different. Oh, they've migrated. They've changed their habits. They now swarm blonde boy instead of seaweed head. Unlike someone else, he helps out his classmates without displaying an ounce of condescension. And that someone is directing a nasty scowl towards the new kid. Get fucked, Shinji. It seems that Shinji's gaggle of female admirers has migrated to... That's the exact fucking terminology I used. For once, Shinji's irritation is kind of understandable. That's what I said, Nika. Reacting to Shinji's voice, Leo glances this way. Leo's expression is inscrutable, but not hostile. He did say 2 + 2 is 5. That is something that happened. After a few false starts, Shinji finally manages to squeeze that out in a low voice. Oh, he's scared of the new boy. I don't know if Leo heard, but he gets out of his seat. Yo, he's about to come throw hands. The recoil turns into a noticeable flinch, which Leo smiles kindly at in response. Unlike Shinji's, Leo's gestures filled with dignity. His message firmly delivered, Leo returns to his seat. His soft voice bore no note of hostility or resentment. I know it's hard to believe. Maybe Leo wasn't upset. Shinji, I don't think that's what happened, man. After visually confirming that Leo is otherwise occupied, Shinji feigns calmness and leans back. And thud, that sound makes me cringe, no matter how many times I may hear it. Everyone is desensitized to it for the most part. Even knowing that she'll jump to her feet in a few seconds, we should probably worry more. Fucking ouch. Shinji still seems to be in a bad mood. It's obvious that he doesn't like Leo all that much. But with him, it's impossible to tell if he's just really mad or just being cynical. Either way, just more of the same. Just like our homeroom teacher's daily dramatic entrance. Once again, the day begins. During class, I thought I saw Leo smirk a little, but other than that, nothing exciting occurred. Today, dude, are we simping for Leo now? Today is just another boring day in a long string of boring days. Even the protagonist migrated a little bit. Yeesh. I hope not. As per norm, Tiger's lecture continues to peter out. Or starts to peter out. Just as a collective, this again starts to rise from the students. Without being acknowledged by the teacher, Leo suddenly rises to his feet. Tension in the classroom ratchets up immediately as all eyes focus on Leo. The young boy surveys the room with a mysterious smile, taking in everyone's startled glances. What the... My head, the pain. After what seemed to be a very slight bow, he immediately seems to disappear from the room. And accompanied by the sound of flipping pages, the lesson goes on as if nothing had happened. Of course, what just happened is impossible. Highly suspicious disappearance in the middle of class, and the teacher doesn't seem to care. No one in class says anything, and the class continues as if nothing strange has happened. It was the same dull, dreary scene as yesterday, the day before. This can't be natural. I guess we're not. Nika, I guess we're safe. We're not going to be sniffing Leo's desk because there's no more Leo to sniff. That's a win in my book. After Leo's exit from the class, the lesson continues unabated, as if following a set script. Strange. This is definitely strange. It's as if the world's tilted slightly and everything within it is losing its sense of presence. My head feels like it's going to explode. Pain is making it hard to remember who I am. Wait, come to think of it. I mean, really, who am I? What is my name? How old am I? Where do I live? How many people are in my family? What was my life before? Wait, what was my life like before I started attending this school? Can't remember anything. My memory has been completely erased somehow. How and why did this happen? That's right. The editor-in-chief of the journalism club. As a president of the journalism club, she should at least know my name. I know I had to have filled out something when I first joined the club. I'll ask her. Hopefully she'll be in her normal spot. Oh, we need to realign the rabbit ears. We're getting a little static coming in. New music. It's probably really quiet though, unfortunately, on the stream. It's really quiet for me too. Oh no, now it's loud. Oh, they look weird. They all look weird? Maybe they all look weird. Ooh, it's another mystery box. There's 2 mystery boxes. Okay, let's just maybe drop a save real quick. Because what if this is like an important choice? A pleasant breeze blows in through the open window that overlooks the garden. As I look into the garden, I see a female student standing in the center alone. For a split second, I thought it was going to be a CG. I don't know why. She has a striking appearance with long purple hair, almond skin, and a preternatural calm. It seems she's meditating, her hands folded in a specific way and her eyes closed. I find that I can't stop looking at her. No one else seems to notice that she stands out dramatically. I start to feel uneasy about her. The girl's eyes snap open. Suddenly, a massive jolt rocks the school, causing me to stumble about uncontrollably. The building shakes with a thunderous roar. The source seems to be the girl in the garden. What in the hell just happened? In the resulting confusion, my vision begins to distort. Dizziness, headaches, a sense of weightlessness. I close my eyes to keep from being overwhelmed. She's an anime. Well, I mean, they're all animes. Forget what I said. When I open my eyes again, everything is exactly as it should be, like nothing happened. However, the air is permeated with a seductively sweet scent. Also, the girl that was in the garden already disappeared. Is everything that happened just an illusion? Or maybe she broke that illusion. As I turn to leave, I see the girl from the garden walking towards me. As she walks, she looks out the window and talks to herself. As she goes by, she gives me a smile. Okay. I'm getting a little bit more into it now. There's stuff happening. Let's check this question mark. Ah, there she is again. Thought I'd scared her away for good, but she's come back. I better not make any sudden moves or she'll just run away. Also, I'll let her speak first. However, she just continues to stare at me with an intensity that borders on terrifying. Maybe I should say something to her, but softly, so as not to startle her. Okay, do we talk or do we not talk? Do we talk? Do we talk or no talk? You decide. Unless it takes like fucking 10 years, then I'm deciding. Bob's going for a 1. Talk to her, it'll be fine, probably. I mean, if you say so. Maybe if I keep my back to her, it'll help a little. I'll just call to her over my shoulder. I obviously can't see the look on the young girl's face, and all I sense is hesitation. Voice matches her appearance, small and faint. In a hesitant, halting voice, she begins to speak. She suddenly stops talking. Thinking she disappeared again, I turn around, only to see Alice still standing there. As I turn, she flinches a little and begins to fade away, then stops, starts staring at me. As our customary staring contest begins anew... Can you call it customary if it's literally only happened one other time? I swear that I can see a faint smile on her face. Oh, she didn't go away. Hello. Goodbye. Wait, can we go up to the roof? Or is it still blocked again? It's locked again. You wonder if this Alice likes reading picture books. I wonder if she's caster class. Sakura Mato's speech begins to skip and repeat almost as if she's malfunctioning robot. Like she was reading from a script rather than engaging in a normal conversation. It wasn't only the incredible fleet. Why can't I fucking words? Fleeing Shinji, or the robotic Sakura that was going insane. Vertigo overcomes me as the school starts to waver. Something strange is happening to the world. I think we broke Sakura. Anything over here? No. How about outside? Oh, wait. Okay, what about behind Sakura? Can I come in here? Yeah, we can. But there's nothing in... Okay, fine. Oh, she's gone. I've already saved enough, but I get the feeling that talking to what's-her-face is like the big thing. I'm leaving that for last, just to see what else we could see. Okay, it looks like the amount of things we can see is somewhere on the corner of Knott Street and Much Avenue. Alright, fine. Let's go all the way back. Okay. The editor-in-chief is her usual cheery self. All I can think about is the pile of dead bodies I witnessed. I have to ask about myself. I'll ask her what my name is. Yeah, the school registry. It has everyone's names. If I look at the school registry, it might jog my memories. I'll go to the library. Having a time... Wait. Right, she says. That's the library, but let's talk to you first. Okay. Thanks. You have more to say? No. Is there any secret sauce? Okay. Okay. All right. There's a lot of bookshelves. I'm just gonna go to the right one. I found it. Takumihara Academy Student Registry. Once I read through this, I should be able to remember everything about myself. I open the book and begin turning pages. Immediately I notice something's terribly wrong. The pages are blank. Blank, blank, blank. Every single page was blank. As I reach for last year's school as I reach for last year's school registry, when I start flipping through the pages, blank. Blank, blank, blank. What's happening here? Who am I? Just what is this place? What's here? Okay. Oh, everybody's gone. No, they're not. Never mind. Okay, you're still the same. You got anything new to say? Nope. How about you? Maybe we just go outside now. Or maybe we go to the... Maybe we go somewhere we've been that didn't have anything. Like the roof? No. Ah. There's something wrong with this place. But more worrying, the fact that I can't remember who I am. As I wander the campus, I see Leo walking down a hallway on the first floor. As a transfer student, can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Also, there's nothing but a dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo is really up to. Okay, but do I want to intentionally not do that because there might be secret sauce I need? Is this that kind of game? It would appear to not be the case. Yeah, let's just... I'm just gonna go the way we're supposed to go. I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up ahead in the hallway. Who for some reason is examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. In that moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. Almost immediately, my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Ba-dum. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears as my blood races through my veins, and the reason is clear. Now Leo, has turned to face me. I now know for sure he's talking to me, as there's nobody else present besides the two of us. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuinely friendly. His smile has the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun, warm and comforting. In addition to his smile, his presence is inviting and inclusive. Oh, fuck. He's YouTube support team. Fuck, there's a joke somewhere and I fucked it up. And I find myself drawn to him. Oddly, my worries have vanished. All I can think of is doing as he says. That's the only way to... My mind feels like it's in its haze. I feel the same all fucking day. It's like Leo's controlling my thoughts in some way. The fuck is that? I thought I heard something, but hopefully I could just check it later. I thought I heard pounding. Something thumping or falling. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. Okay, bye. Oh, he even said okay, bye. He's a ghost! Those final words, Leo disappears. Hang on! 1 sec, I'll be right back. I'll leave you with the jazz. No, yeah, Nika, you're right. ClipsVH actually died. I'm somebody else. I'm replacing him. My name is ClipsVH. I'm replacing ClipsVH. He's not coming back. Tragic. 20-year-old life just snuffed out in an instant. Who am I? ClipsVH. It's like he ceases to exist. One moment, his hand is on the wall, the next he is gone. The young man in front of me seems to disappear before my very eyes. I want to say reality rejected his existence in it, but it feels like it was the opposite. That he refused to be constrained by it. It wasn't any special ability that allowed him to do so, just his strength of will. With his departure, I feel as if a great weight is lifted from my very being. Rather than be a cause for concern, it brings a fundamental question to mind. Who am I? As the question pops into my head, it begins to take on a life of its own, searing my brain. I want to be a ghost too. I investigate the wall that Leo disappeared through. It's just a concrete wall at the end of a hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. But I am positive there must be something here because Leo walked through the wall. It would be so easy to turn around, go back down the hallway and pretend nothing happened. But there are still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I never had anywhere else to go but here. No place to return to. What was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? That beyond this wall lies the appointed path and the truth. If I follow him, I'll learn the answers to my questions. Even though those answers are painful. But ignorance is bliss. Have the fortitude to face the truth and accept it. Yo, I think we want to know. I think we want to know. Or do I say, I didn't save, so we can't say I don't want to know and get our first bad ending. Yo, how long ago did I save? Does anybody remember? How long has it been since I saved? Bob saying 1. But I want to see what happens if... I want to see the bad end, though. Too long, probably, you think? I should probably start saving before, like, any other thing that looks like it's an event, then, maybe. Like, I know 1 was obviously the right choice there, but I wanted to see the bad end that would happen. Oh, well. Save often and all the time. And probably in different slots, I bet, right? Something's different. Down on the floors and the walls, the school has changed the very substance of its being. For some reason, reality cracking this way, intensely disturbing. This world around me is more real than a painting, but not even as real as a sandcastle. I feel like it's so brittle I could tap it and the echo would shake the whole world. Where the boring concrete wall once stood, there's now a doorway that I can freely walk through. It's an entrance. No, an emergency exit, like stairs to the outside. It's not something of this world. I have no doubt that the world the door leads to is utterly alien. Whatever awaits inside, whatever shape it takes, there's a certain sort of finality to seeing it. Ultimately, I've already committed to this path. I bid farewell to the false world. Take my first step along the appointed path. Hello. Beyond the door seems a dismal-looking scrapyard. Out in front of me is a smooth-skinned effigy. While trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. Okay. A voice comes out of nowhere. If you say so. The motivations of the owner of that voice worry me, but it's obvious I won't learn anything by standing here. Also, there's no longer a path by which I can return. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only this strange doll as protection. I made it. Within the deepest depths of the world beyond the door. The place must be the goal I'm supposed to reach. At least, that's what I thought. Stifling. The aura of purity that seems to act as a ward against corrupted souls who try to enter. The feeling is familiar. It has the feeling of a chapel where spirits of the deceased still linger. At first I didn't notice being overwhelmed by the grandeur of the room. But to one side, a young man in familiar uniform laying still on the ground. Is a young man. Okay. I call out to him, but there's no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up when I notice he's stone cold. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It's at this moment. The fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to its feet with a clatter. Before I get a chance to make sense of what's going on, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's happening. TDY. I don't know what's going on. Fucking hell, what the fuck? Who the fuck calls people at 10:40 at night? I didn't stand a chance against that thing. It seems I wasn't qualified to be here. Me? Qualifications? That's right. I should know everything by now. The truth has to be here. But now, everything's going dark. I'm not even really scared. The only feeling that remains in me is regret. Even at the very end, I was unable to remember anything about myself. Someone, anyone. If you make it beyond here, please don't forget my name. Oh, it's anime! Kind of slightly loud anime. Oh, isn't that the guy who traumatized Nika? Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Gawain is in this game, isn't he? Oh, there he is, best boy. Okay, so this is where we choose our servant, yeah? Woman who wields a sword bolt. Okay, so that's gonna be Saber, right? Stoic warrior, clothed in red. That's gonna be Archer, yeah? Magical fox girl. That'll be Caster. I feel like I want to go Archer just solely for the familiarity. Saber is easy, Archer is medium, and I think you've said Caster is hard. They're all fun though. Huh. I kind of want to go with Archer because of familiarity. But like on the other hand, I don't fucking know anything about Caster. About extra Caster. Not really. Yo, who do we go for? Archer or caster? Picking Fox Lady or Bone of My Sword? Caster doesn't get much attention after this game, but you've seen her already. Archer seems neat. You see him making food all the time on Pixif. Maybe Nero. I don't know, man, because you're telling me the associated difficulties, and it's making me want to veer away from Saber a little bit, just a touch, just a smidge. Yo, but what if picking Archer means that we end up seeing not safe for Nika spoilers? I don't know. What do we do? Who do we pick? Whose character am I interested in? In the sense that Archer is totes Archer. Yeah, yeah. I think I kind of get. Wait, isn't totes Archer? He's Archer. He's Archer, but he's not Archer. But he is Archer, but he's not Archer. But he is, but he's not. But he is though. But he's not. But he actually is. Like every other, but we already did this joke several times on this stream. Yes, Nika, this again. Well, I mean, despite that, I would either go Archer because of the familiarity, or I would want to go Tamamo because of like the complete lack of familiarity, I guess. That's where I'm stuck on at the moment. And I guess I can always like do another playthrough again, but I don't know if I'd want to do that on stream. You just want to see me have fun, honestly? You know what? I think I've said this before. I think, yeah, let's go with, you know what? Let's go with Archer. Let's go with, I like Archer. I like Archer. So we'll go with Archer. You might be biased towards Fox Girl. Dude, we might just be stuck on the first important choice for like the rest of these streams. But I'm going with Archer. I'm overriding chat. Person of military, I don't know how to pronounce that word. With enigmatic air wrapped in a red cloak. This servant is for players who want to use a variety of skills. Oh, you can get a little short description. Okay, hang on. Young woman clothed in crimson raiment with the mannerisms of a man. Servant is best suited for novice players. Well, I ain't a fucking novice. Also, fucking Nero's dress is fucking weird and I don't want to see her panties all the time. Half-demon shaman clad in revealing robes, this servant is for players who want to be challenged by facing true adversity. Battle. You'll start playing as Nero when you get home so you can see every route. Fox Girl ain't an easy game for a while. You're not gonna like. She gets good later on. Okay. Why is Nero's skirt somewhat transparent? I don't know. But I'm picking Archer. I like Archer. He's a very close second for like my favorite from the original Fate Stay Night, so. It's okay, like Lancer is my favorite from the original Fate Stay Night, but that's only because of Hollow Atraxia. If it wasn't for Hollow Atraxia, it'd be more of a photo finish. I always awaken very abruptly. I don't even think I dream. I suddenly find myself walking to school. My headache worsens day by day, until it finally buzzes in my head like an alarm. That day in potent numbness, I wake up twice as fast as normal. I walk to the schoolyard. It's clear and cloudless, 7:30 a.m. But what season is it? When I try to recall what season it is, I start to get so dizzy I almost pass out. I may wind up back in bed if I let go and faint. For some time I've been embracing the rush of useless information. Normal stuff you'd see at school, like the hustle and bustle of my classmates, and by the entrance. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. When I push a thought, field of vision fizzles. Today, there's a crowd of students milling in the front of the school gate, or being directed that way. As to what's going on, the boy in a black uniform in front of the school gate. He's my friend. As I recall, he's xHitoBitez, as I recall. I remember this from the first time. When Issei notices me looking at him, he pushes through the crowd. Oh, he's doing the same thing again. He runs through his spiel as if this is the first time he had ever disclosed the information. I already know this. I know it. I already know what happens. It's happened more than once. I'm seized by a headache. I'm so dizzy I feel like I'm being forcibly logged out of my consciousness. My login ID is being checked. So obvious now. I answer clearly to the question that usually makes me go dizzy. Okay. What do we do? Do we go grill because Tuhu, or do I just stay? I female best girl. I'm gonna be a dude and have Archer be my bro. Ship with everyone? Excuse me? Good. I don't understand. Yes. Yes. What? Bros. It's divided between. Bob says grill. Excuse me. Nika says bros. Then we can be bro. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave this up to a coin flip. All right. Let's go. Okay. Random.org. Okay. Generate a number between 1 and 2. One boy, 2 girl. Here we go. I should probably turn on the movie night so you guys don't think I'm fucking rigging this. Where is movie night? Wait, where's the movie night? There it is. Excuse me. Why is it not showing up? Movie night. Movie night. No, that's not what I want to capture. That's what I want to capture. There we go. Love LA. Okay. All right. One we go boy, 2 we go girl. Ready? All right, let's do this. Gotta wait. It's taking a bit. 2. Okay, we're going girl. Oh, let's hide that. RNG gives Bob what he wants again, just like in the Wizardry streams. Shit. What's the name order? I don't know. Because what if I do a sit? Wait. Where? When? How? Oh, save state. Save state. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Okay, so like for now, we'll just do it this way. We'll do. Wait, how do we know? When do we know? I don't know, man. Soon? Okay, we need a name. We need a name. Right after this screen, you think you say your name? But what's the name? Well, it's probably first name, last name, right? Because because like all the characters as they've been introduced and as their names have been spoken, it was like Sakura Mato and it was Shinji Mato and it was Rin Tosaka. It wasn't the other way around. So it's probably Western name order. What do we go for a name? Hakure Rain? No. No, we need a boring name. I want a boring name. Okay. So I can be my Reimu? Excuse me? What does that even mean? I need a name that's a diminutive form. So that it fits the format. I just want to do the same shit I do in the Persona games. I need a name that is a diminutive form. Name of one of my OCs? Yo, that's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. Good. Thank you, Nika. This isn't okay. I'm using a diminutive form of one of my characters, but this isn't her actual last name. Just feel like I need to point that out there. There we go. We good? It seems good to me, assuming that's the proper name order. Excuse me. That was the nickname. Talking about. Oh no! Stop. Why do you do this to me? Why do I have to pick more? Usually you name yourself Nika I, but in a game where you don't feel like putting your name, you put your OC name instead. Venus Senior, Venus Junior, Venus. I've done the same thing in all the Persona games where it's like it's all diminutive first names and then the last name of Venus. It's like when I played Persona 4 Golden, I named my character Wally Venus. When I played Persona 3 I went with Marty Weenus. When I played Persona 5, I went with Reggie Weenus. It's the same theme. It's a theme name. Yo, I didn't think it was gonna ask me for a nickname. Like, stop. You're giving me too much to do. Okay, I'm gonna copy Randy from Trails from Zero. Okay, fuck it. There. Sure. Does that work? I think that works. Ellie McDowell's name isn't spelled the way I wrote it here, right? I don't think it is. I think it's Elie, not Ellie. I think her name is spelled slightly different. But Randy in the fan translation calls her L. So I'm just gonna fucking copy Geofront. There you go. That works. Yeah, that's okay. It's fine. It's good. You're also so excited to play this game. I'm just gonna that's the sound you made from now on. It's on tomorrow's translation stream. I'm gonna ask you to make that sound. You got to do it exactly the same. So you got to practice. Wait, I changed it. Fuck, my bad. I feel nauseous. I know wait, I can't just read this in the normal voice anymore because I picked a female character. Does that mean I have to start doing my arena voice? I feel nauseous. Yeah, dude, I don't even actually remember how to do my arena voice. How do I do it? How do you do it? I don't remember. I can remember how to do the ribbon voice because it's just really deep. And you just gotta talk like this. It just, you know. How does the arena voice go again? I don't remember. I remember the Kia, the Kia, yeah! That fucking noise I had to do. Cause it just showed up in a text box. Fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna read it straight. I feel... I never thought I'd have to make that noise on stream again. I feel nauseous. And I know it has nothing to do with what I ate for breakfast this morning. I feel nauseous because of the world around me. It's repeating itself over and over. Yo, what if I just do my Reimu voice? Repeating itself over and over. It's making me sick. I want him to get out of my way. I want this repetition to stop. I push him aside and go forward. Not nice about it either. He keeps on talking loudly even though he's facing no one. I have a headache. I'm shivering. I know one thing for sure. This is wrong. It's not the school I know. It can't be. I have to go. I have to hurry and wake up, or else it'll be too late. But who am I awakening for? My anxiety and headaches are only getting worse. Afternoon arrives while I desperately try to find a way to escape this bizarre situation. As is now the norm, my vision is overlaid with some kind of unnatural distortion. Uneasiness, futility, emptiness. I want someone to explain to me the true nature behind all these feelings. There must be a key somewhere. Something that will let me have the answers to all my questions. Oh, we're back on the last day again. Okay. She's got a dainty anime run. keep wanting to tilt my right stick so I can like turn the camera, but you don't do that here. This is the same. Yeah. Goodbye. Yo, can we talk to Alice? Or are we... Oh, we can. Do I just want to go to this, like, just say, like, oh, I know where to go? Or is there more to it than that? Am I meant to actually be looking for something? Yo, there we go! The moment I step foot in the first floor, my feelings of unease intensify. There's a student wearing a red uniform, Leo, the new transfer student. He instantly eyes on him. Who the fuck do I think I am? Shaman Mar? The instant that I lay eyes on him, I immediately feel intimidated and humiliated. There's also someone trailing behind him. Looks like one of my classmates. The more I think, the more I realize that Leo isn't the only anomaly I've come across while on this campus. There are other things that seem off as well. Becoming clearer now. There are people who shouldn't exist. Students that mysteriously vanish. The fabric of reality is coming unraveled. What is the truth? What defines the world you know? Don't turn away now. There is a reason why you're here. Come, don't allow yourself to close your eyes to the truth. But she just blinked though. She closed her eyes. It's over. When I approached the entrance, a sudden burst of distortion ripped through me. I felt like my body was going to be torn apart. Attempting to go any further would be suicidal. I should turn around. Okay, but what if I want to though? Okay, but what if I want to see what happens though? What if there's a bad end out there? Dude, at this same point in Fate Stay Night, I could have died like 17 times. Leo and one of the guys from my class are talking in the hallway up ahead. You guys? For a moment it feels as if he's including me in his comment. However, Leo began speaking to my classmates, seemingly oblivious to my presence. Leo gives me a smile with no hostility. However, I have a suspicion there is something malicious behind his smile. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. And he does his best Yu Yuko impression. Leo said as much, even going as far as to look in my direction. For some inexplicable reason, I'm not surprised that Leo knew I was spying on him. I'm trying to get things straightened out in my mind when Leo suddenly disappears. The student who's following him also disappears after touching the same spot on the wall. At the same moment he vanishes, my vision distorts. Shock threatens to overwhelm me. What's going on here? I wonder if this place is the source of my unease. Let's do it. Let's invite ourselves to death. I came, I placed my hand on the wall, expecting to be drawn in. See, now the way to the truth, to why I have these feelings, begins right here. Fuck! Yo! I rub my eyes, willing the strange things I have seen to go away. I feel like the truth that waits ahead will be more unforgiving than I could possibly imagine. I'd rather live my life not knowing any terrible truths. I'm willing to forego knowledge so that I can keep living a normal, average life. Yeah, I just realized I could do that. Wait, let me fucking leave though. I want to go live my normal average life. Let me do the bad end, man. It's just not gonna let me do a bad end, is it? I'm not allowed. Fucking no fun zone. Okay. I'm purposely blind. Oh, okay. The atmosphere changes. There's a doorway, an entrance, where the concrete wall used to be. Not something of this world. There's no doubt the door leads someplace unfathomable. I bid farewell to the false world and take my first step towards the truth. Dude, daily school life, all this talk of seeking the truth and false worlds and delusions. Dude, this really is fucking Persona 4. Entrance to another world. Beyond this door, the previous statement perfectly describes the view before me. Walking behind me is my strange silent attendant. It is to be my sword and shield for what lies ahead. The disembodied voice suddenly confirms my thoughts. Although I have yet to learn anything, I need to do something besides stand here. Oh, I'm not in control. I got memed. At the very least, there might be some clues to this bizarre experience up ahead. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only this strange doll as protection. Now I'm in control. What's your problem? I can't interact with you. Fine. Okay. It's the ladder, dude. No, it's the fucking beginning of Persona 4. No longer a typical school campus, the floors and walls, the air, even the aura are slightly off. Wouldn't surprise me to see a monster pop out of the shadows. Very much like a dungeon here. With a shocking suddenness, a voice begins speaking. It sounds like it's coming from the empty sky above. Nika, if you don't like it here, you're not gonna like Fate Go in February. I'm just saying. To win the game, you must kill me, John Romero. Illuminated cube. Oh, that's dialogue. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Holy shit, that's loud. no, we're changing that. And the camera controls the shoulder buttons, though. Oh, because it's a PSP. That's right. I forgot. That's right, yeah. Yeah, it feels natural. Okay. 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 I'll try. I wish I knew this before. Then I wouldn't have died. Attack, guard, and break. Okay. This turn of battle is composed of 6 actions, and you'll need to tell your effigy what your strategy is to be. Oh man, it's just like my Fate Grand Orders. Battles are divided into turns, with 6 commands being issued each turn. Once confirmed, they'll be executed all at once. Okay. Okay, will do. Use directional buttons to choose your command, and then press X to confirm your selection. Enter 6 attack commands using the up directional button, and then press... Okay. Give it a shot. Longer than... I'll save after this and we'll call it, because it's... We didn't even finish the prologue yet, man. Yo, I just did to him what the other thing did to me. Okay, so it's like you kind of gotta guess what your opponent will do and try to rock, paper, scissors your way through the battle, I guess. Is what it seems to be so far. You can overcome break by using the attack command. Okay. It's basically Fate Go. It's basically Fat 1000 request. Okay. So, guard will not only block an opponent's attack. Guard will not only block an opponent's attack command, but also unleash a devastating counterattack. Okay. I mean, I'll try. Cancel. Fat Grand Order is just a mobile game about ordering food from the fast food restaurants. Isn't that Diner Dash? Three successful actions in a row result in a chain. It's literally Fate Grand Order. It's literally Fate Go. Devastating follow-up attack? Dude, that's just an extra attack. Literally Fate Go. If you land 3 strikes in a row, you'll perform an extra attack, which is a special additional attack. Okay. Dude, I keep wanting to... Did it fucking change on me, or am I just retarded? I might just be retarded, dude. I want to do the stick for the camera, man. I can't deal with this shoulder button shit, dude. It's not fucking 2002 anymore. Why am I using shoulder button? I know it's PSP, so like I can't really bitch and moan about it. That's how it had to be. I'm just so used to using stick. Especially after Yakuza. Break beats guard. So I presume like you just have to guess what pattern the enemies are going to use and try and counter them. Is how it seems like it's going to be in the future. They're remaking this game, aren't they? And like, aren't they replacing like the rock paper scissors thing with a more traditional like JRPG turn-based thing? It's kind of a massive guessing game occasionally. So in other words, it's all RNG. So in other words, basically Fate Go. Three battle commands, attack, break, and guard all have immutable relationships with one another. Fate Go, but something Ed? You don't want a rock, paper, scissors, Gwaine? Yo! I just realized, like, how replayable is this game? Like, okay, like, if it's a Holy Grail War, right? Like, does that mean, like, is Gwaine even there if I picked Saber? Because he's a Saber, isn't he? Like, is he even allowed if I pick Nero? Dude, this game's got... I'm aware this game has, like, roots, I guess, and, like, replayability. I don't know to what extent. It's not quite a Holy Grail War. Okay. More like a Holy Grail tournament. Which, I mean, depending... Look, dude, depending on your perspective, that's kind of the same thing. When you first enter battle, your opponent's moves will be mostly hidden from you. Being able to guess your opponent's moves with only a limited amount of info is the key to victory. Okay. So you can, so eventually you'll be able to see what they'll open up with. It's like that, and that's sort of like a visual representation of our character's intuition, I guess. Okay, so if they're gonna go break, then we want to do attack, attack. Then we want to go break. And then for now, just assume it's gonna be the same. It was the same. Enemies' attacks are often patterned, which is why you try to use... Or which is what you try to use to figure out all the enemy moves. Okay. Final room. I'm not allowed? Dude. Well, I mean, I guess I could always just, like, save state, but, like... I made it. At the end of a very long road after going through a door that suddenly appeared in the wall. Dude, does that mean that before we went through the same tutorial, but like fucking... What the fuck was the previous protagonist's excuse? He had to go through the same thing we just did. He walked the same path. At the end of a very long road after going through the door, it suddenly appeared in the wall. The oppressive air of this place, where the spirits of the dead still link. Wait. Oh, yeah. Here's my goal. That's what I thought. Further in, it appears as if someone collapsed. When I look into his face, it's the student who was following Leo just now. I call out to him, but I get no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him. I notice he's stone cold. I go as pale as a fucking hell. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It's at this moment that we die a second time. Are you ready to name another character? The fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to its feet with a clatter. After having to fight several enemy programs to get here, it's obvious that this thing is an enemy as well. Without warning, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Okay, we don't know what it's gonna go for, so like, let's just go with boop, 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 boop. Oh, that wasn't. Oh, that wasn't good. No, stop it. Okay, so what's that? Like lots of attacks and breaks. He extra moved me, dude. Maybe I should have. Oh fuck. I'm worried now. What do we want to do? What's he doing? You have to figure it out based on, because I don't know what looks like, so I imagine you have to figure it out based on the effects that he did to you. Everything was bad there, and I don't quite remember what I did. Okay, so I think I went with attack first. Beaten by guard. Does the same thing. Boop, boop, boop. And then... Hang on. I don't quite remember what I did. I don't think I want to guard, because I think I guarded a couple times and he did some breaks. So, what if I just go all in? Oh. Okay. GG. I can hear the sound of a distant voice. That's the voice's final words to me. I don't have the power to protest. All I can do is stare at the floor and think I'm going to die here. Suddenly, at the edge of my now hazy vision, a number of brown-colored lumps seem to rise from the ground. Actually, it might just be that I noticed them now. They might have been there from the very beginning for all I know. Those lumps are the bodies of untold number of fallen Tsukimihara students. Academy students. Third protagonist, let's go. The guy before me wasn't the only one to fall. All the others made it here and died, unable to do anything. In a very short while, I suppose I'll become one of them. Maybe I should just close my eyes now. I did all that I could, so it'd be better for it to end now. Wait, can I just retry? Can I just retry? My eyelids lower as if weighted down, and my consciousness begins to fade, as I seem to melt into the floor. Just like that, I slowly fall into a deep slumber from which I will never awaken. Oh, you don't get a Tiger Dojo like in Fate Go. Okay, fine. Like, did I just say like in Fate Go? What the fuck? Like in Fate Stay Night. I refuse to give up. I summon all of my strength in an attempt to get back on my feet. However, as I try to move, an unbearably intense pain shoots through my entire body. If that's how it's going to be, no, if this is... Okay, I feel like it's just going to be the same thing if we say no. Everything is like in Fate. I misspoke. I meant Fate Stay Night. That's right, I can't give up now. Even if being forced to concede... Wait, even if I'm forced to concede defeat eventually, it'd be unforgivable to do so now. I feel as if something is wrong. All of my senses grow faint. The pain running through my body is long past my ability to endure it. I now know what the damned suffer. Even so, I must stand. The drive to go on is... Wait. The drive to go on is something I do not understand. It's not like the fear of death is urging me not to give up. I just want to be at peace. Keeping that in mind, why am I trying with all my might to get back up on my feet? I can't figure out the reason why. I don't know why my life needs to be ended. Why am I here? I understand now. That must be the reason why. There were those many corpses. There were those many questions. Now, can't continue without knowing. No. Now that my spirit's been awakened, I can't allow things to come to an end without knowing. The sound of breaking glass is accompanied by a groovy beat, and light cutting through the gloom. I managed to move my weary body and aching head to see what's happening. I didn't notice it before, but something was slowly rising up from the floor in the middle of the room. That form. Yo! Appearance isn't much different from that of a human being, but something is different. Clearly so. The power emanating from it transcended that of any human, or of any enemy I faced in getting here. He can make food. I mean, yeah, he could. He's very good at that. An awesome power seems as if it vaporized anyone it touched, swirls within my body, almost against my will. Yeah. And unlike a certain somebody else, I'm not going to use a command spell to get you to listen to me. Takes a hold of my hand and helps me to my feet. From the hand he grabbed comes a sudden warmth, and then a sharp pain, like I've been cut by a knife. On the back of my hand, as though tattooed, a strange symbol that looks like some kind of crest. Totally confused, I alternate between staring on the mark of my hand and the person standing before me. Then, the noise behind me brings me back to my senses. Turning around, I see the effigy from before is still there, now in a fighting stance. I wince uncontrollably, recalling my previous defeat at its hands. I mean, look, be that as it may, Archer, okay? Oh, we just know now. Okay, so how's it go? Guard beats break. Or no, guard beats attack. And then for break you want to attack. And then for guard you want to break. And just attack the breaks. Dude, it's basically Fate Go. With those extras. Does this do anything? Nothing. Restores a small amount. Yo, could I have used that to survive the first fight? Oh, now I wish I had actually gone through this menu. You wonder if it probably is. It's just probably really hard to do. because they probably don't tell you any of the moves that the thing is gonna do, like, throughout the whole battle, I assume. Like, it's probably possible, but just not easy. Also, yeah, Archer looks pretty small. The battered effigy stops moving. There's no way it'll still function after being effectively torn apart. He continues to talk, however, the sound of his voice doesn't quite reach my ears. The heat coming from the mark on my hand grew in intensity during the fight, and the resulting pains become unbearable and burns through my consciousness. Once again, I hear that voice. I somehow manage to ignore the pain and listen to what it has to say. Thinking about it, the voice sounds like... Wait. The voice sounds like that of a 30-year-old man. And it's really irritatingly smug. For some reason, I can see the owner of the voice as a priest, dressed in a somber cut. Okay. Okay. You're getting dizzy in the background doesn't help. No, it really doesn't. A record. If I raise any objections to this voice, does it mean I won't receive any answers in return? I have no clue who would say such a thing about me. But that short phrase stuck in my heart, for some unknown reason. I knew the words were sincere. And as for, I expect good things from you, it seemed like more of a command than an encouragement. I have no idea what he's talking about. The Holy Grail War? The right to exist? The voice reverberates throughout this hidden chapel. If it were the voice of a god. Kill? Magi? Holy Grail that grants wishes? Questions and more swirl inside my mind, and almost seem to carve themselves into my flesh. Head, mind, same thing. Glance over at the young man in red standing next to me who glances at me and then looks away. He's my servant. marks on my hand, my command seal, once again begin to become excruciatingly painful. It's over. Can't take it anymore. I reach the limits of my endurance, and my mind starts to shut down. As I lose consciousness, I can vaguely hear the voice's final words. 5-hour stream. No! I'm just going to the point where I can save, and then I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna stop. There we go, and we're done. How many slots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Oh, look at all the data that was there that wasn't there before. Okay. We're good. No, stop. Stop. I said stop. Okay. There we go. But anyway, that's going to be about it for now, because it is way past that time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, chatting. See you all next time. Let's see xHitoBitez first. I think he actually will see you first tomorrow. He wants to stream, I think, maybe. But next time I see you is going to be on Monday for more crosscode. And then Wednesday, well, what the fuck were we doing on Wednesday? Oh, right. We don't know what we're going to do on Wednesday because we have a poll. Hang on. Let me just slap that here. And Bob's probably going to do a translation stream tomorrow, maybe. I mean, check that out if you like that. I like it. It's interesting. Wednesday might be Tempest of the Heavens and Earth. And next week is more of this. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to go through the same thing again. Let me find something to play us all out with. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Do we have a Toho that's like 5 minutes long that I've never played before? Let's see. What have we got? I don't... Have I played? I've probably played this before, but whatever. I'll play it again. Doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good night.